What's up, Fantasy Goats? It is Saturday, the eve of week 3 in the NFL fantasy football, and this is your start sit show. We got your lineup advice. And basically, any and all of your questions that we are going to answer, we are going to get to them, and the Commissioner Rhino is back, so it's not going to be his dog that's hosting with us. I was looking more forward to that. Let's go. Oh, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and goats, all alike. For a second there, he left the commissioner's chair. And if you're not familiar with the show, if you're not familiar with the Commissioner Rhino, we have a gorgeous shepherd that's sitting behind him. Listens to us. There she is. She listens to us. She gives us valuable feedback. Tells us when we're doing good things, all that stuff. What up, man, Max Goat? What's up, my guy?
What up, Max? How you doing, brother?
He says Uncle Ron. He is like an uncle, right? He's like an old uncle. He's not that old, to be honest with you. He probably looks a little older than he is, but it's not that old. Yes, that's right, Fantasy Goats. It is week 3. It is start, sit. We don't start or sit players that we know are going to perform. Now, what do I mean by that? Well,
Talk to us.
Look, this is what I could say to that. I do want to back up my statement. There is data. Each game, each team, each player. Now, granted, the data right now is still kind of young, right? It's not that big of a sampling. So when there's 2 samples or 2 players and their data, their samples, their usages, their statistics, what else can we hang our hat on? How do we decide? How do we determine the better choice to make?
The offensive system, who's ahead of them, who they fighting targets with, who they're fighting touches with.
Position,
yep.
Position plays a factor for sure.
Yep.
Position on a specific team, right? So, like, would you rather have a team? Would you rather take the better player because he happens to be a wide receiver in the specific format, or would you rather take the maybe slighter, lesser? Again, these are loose terms because they're all freaking freak athletes. Or would you take the lesser fantasy player because he may see more opportunity? That's what I mean by, when it comes to making the start sit and a lineup decision, a lot of these factors go into it. Let me tell you one factor, though, specific to this game, Mad Max, and we're definitely going to get into this one for you, Goat. Let me tell you what's not a factor. The specific time that they are playing within the slate, within the schedule on the day. For instance, if you really want to play, if you have a really good feeling about a player, and they happen to be going on Sunday, but yet you're under an impression that you have another solid fringe player, but yet he's going on Monday, and you are compelled to play your perceived lesser of the two, because just in case your game is close, you have the player on a Monday night rather playing the dude that you prefer in the first place.
But the funny thing about that too is the points are going to be the points either way on Sunday or Monday.
The points are the point. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
The points are the points, no matter what, no matter how you slice it. No matter and to be and to go in thinking, well, just in case I have to, just in case it's close, just in case that it's tight, and I got this guy running. What if that guy doesn't run anywhere? What if? I mean, like, what if hypothetical? That you're not guaranteed that guy's production to exceed your W at that point, where you look back on the other guy that you really wanted to go with in the first place, but because he's playing on a Sunday, the points are the points. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Points are points. Yeah, that's just. It's so easy to overthink things, but the more you play fantasy football, the easier it is that you stop overthinking things.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no. That too, by the way. So, like, I was thinking about that. I was okay. Like, how long are you playing fantasy football and this game where you just like that doesn't even cross into your mind?
Yeah.
And so then I kind of weighed that into, why this was a topic of discussion. And then I said to myself, you know what? I probably thought that way too. Probably.
Oh yeah. Shoot, actually, I mean, in all actuality, with me, it was only like a couple years ago. It's like, okay, quit. Just go with your gut, man. Don't overthink. Because every time I'd overthink things, I would make a mistake. So now it's like I just go with it, man. I just go with it. And hey, I won 2 championships going with it last year.
The gut discussion is a different type of discussion, which we could have at a different time, because we've got the sniper, we've got Tommy Goat, we've got Mad Max is already queued up. Kyle Singer dropped a like. We appreciate you, Kyle Singer, very much. Hugs and kisses back to you, Kyle Singer. Is this someone that you're familiar with, Kyle Singer? Hugs and kisses.
I do the heart thing.
Dobbs, well, let's get to Mad Max. We'll get to Kyle.
Yeah.
I want to ask one more time. One more time, he says. Speaking of guts and times, Bears versus Cowboys shootout. Javonte could be phased out just based on lots of passing, but he is a legit third down back opportunity too. Great, yeah. Yes. There's no reason to sit Javonte right now.
No.
We had this problem last season. So far in two.
Plus he's like in top 10 in missed tackles right now too.
So
and running efficiency too. Javonte Williams is in the top 10 of running efficiency.
So far in 2 games, we are pleasantly surprised that Javonte Williams.
This is the Bears. This is the Bears, man.
I got Javonte. I'm starting Javonte.
If I had him, I'd be starting him too.
I'm starting Javonte. This person knows exactly where Javonte is. That's right, dear. Romeo Dobbs or Booty?
I like Dobbs.
Kind of like Romeo Booty.
That sounds like a poor name.
Hugs and maybe that's where the hugs and kisses comes in. Romeo Booty. It's the Raiders secondary versus Keyshawn, or is it Romeo versus the Browns?
Raiders don't play the Patriots.
The Raiders do not play the Patriots. The Raiders are playing the
Raiders are playing the Commanders.
That's right. That's what I meant. That's right.
New England's playing the Steelers.
It's the East Coast. The Raiders are traveling again. Our guy, we have a great, just about new edition coming on the show soon. But yeah, we have a Trey Tucker sighting. Trey Tucker call. Trey Tucker, ladies and gentlemen, might be the call for the Raiders. But I mean, yeah, Jordan Love is going to have to throw. I think it's Matthew Golden. I think it's a Matthew.
It might be, but it might be the 1 or 2 long bombs. But Dobbs will be heavily targeted because he knows him and is trusted.
I think that we could see the rapport being built. We could see that Matthew Golden's separation has been outstanding, and that Jordan Love has just missed him on a few. Maybe, like Jordan Love is putting more mustard on that ball than necessary. What's up, Tommy Goat? How are you, Tommy Goat? Good evening, gentlemen. I need a flex, and I have wide receiver pick 2. Tony the Tiger, Emeka Abuka, Jacoby, Cortland, Juan Dale. Need a flex and a wide receiver. It's going to be Tony the Tiger. I'm going to want the Tony the Tiger in the flex. And as crazy as this is going to sound, I think it's another Cortland Sutton game.
I'm going Jacoby Myers or Wandell Robinson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Jacoby there.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yes, you're right.
Like I said, I think it was last night or night before, or one of these nights. He's averaging 11 targets a game and like 89 yards a game. He's just has not hit the end zone yet, but he's been targeting the end zone too. So this might be the week.
Yeah, is this the same team, Tommy? Tommy Goat? Same team or different team? Because then if it's the same team, if it's the same team, then I want to I want to kind of now put JMO into this mix of flex. That's correct. But if I had to choose one over the other on the road, it's going to be JMO and not Monty tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's not Monty. When he's only running out about 40% of the snaps, 11 attempts each game. That's 22 attempts in 2 games.
Yeah, I think we got a little bit.
It's not good.
And we got a little bit of a glimpse how they're going to start using JMO last game.
I overthink every week and then go back to my first thought, not just fantasy football, everything. Yeah, but you wouldn't be you, right? You are just you for doing it. It's okay. JSN's sick. He's got a tummy ache. He has a tummy ache. Maybe he has the flu. So I'll bump it up another level. He's probably gonna play. They're probably gonna pump him with a lot of fluids, and they're probably going to reduce his snaps, unless he goes to somebody tomorrow and says, "Yeah, I'm much better. That chicken soup is great." Justin, good evening, Justin Goat. Drake Coffee Cakes, or Kyler, also Travis Etienne, Pickens.
I like. Damn.
We're gonna go with Kyler.
Yeah, I'm going with Kyler.
We're gonna go with Kyler against the Niners, who knows the Niners.
And what did JX say? He averages like 67 yards a game, and plus 250 yards passing.
The JX Fantasy War Chief gave us the Kyler stat yesterday. He knows Bob Saleh. He knows this Niners defense.
And I think I like Pickens in the flex. But then again, oh no, wait.
Based on the fact of the implied total in that game, it's hard to go away from Pickens. Although I don't think he finds the end zone again. But then again, I mean, like there should be a few touchdown passes in this game. Pickens has a pretty good chance of getting one of them. Etienne's a good play too, by the way.
Etienne's a great play too. Yeah.
Etienne's a good play also. So you're pretty good at the spot.
Etienne's will get more touches than Pickens, and Etienne can get the end zone too.
We'll see now. I mean, I would lie. Mad Max. I'll be doing some tumble salts. Cartwheels, Sniper. You owe me some cartwheels, by the way. You owe
Not
me
me.
cartwheels. No, me. With JSN sick, walking in. 50 points.
And plus Charbonnet's out too.
I'm sure that they definitely have somebody else up.
Okay.
I don't know who the hell that is. It used to be like DJ Dallas, remember? Travis Homer.
It was he's the rookie, HOL MEIER, something like Homier, something like that. That'd be the other running back. We thought it would be Martinez, but Martinez is on the practice squad. Half PPR, Troy Franklin, Golden, or Ellick. I am Maynor.
I
Got it
like
right.
I knew you would have it. I know you have it in you to do just wonderful, fantastic, great things. Is gotta get sometimes. I think Matthew Golden's in for a game. I think that the Packers aren't going to be able to run the ball.
Josh Jacobs a little banged up too, ankle.
I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball. Again, in 2 games, small sample size. What do we turn to? We have to turn to certain things, certain data points, certain stats, certain numbers. In a small sampling size, the Browns are still ranked number 1 in defense, and they're 0-2. And they're playing at home. I think
a sneaky good play is Ellick. Yeah, Minor.
Troy Franklin is sneaky too.
Yeah. 8 catches on 9 targets. And plus, he had a jet sweep last week too, 100 total yards.
Ryan Maynor's been playing good. Matthew Golden is just on that cusp. He really is. That would be my call. Not because of this one. Not because of this child.
Now I would go 8. I am Maynor just because he's creeping into the wide receiver 1 territory for the Texans or for the Titans.
Tommy Goat, you're playing in as many leagues as the commissioner here, Tommy Goat. It's JMO. It's JMO. JMO could be used in several different facets of the offense. Sneaks and tricks and regular routes. He gets rushing attempts, all that. See, I mean, like they're gonna use JMO.
Yep. It's pretty much a JMO and Gibbs show and a Monster Brown.
Not a damn thing's wrong with it. I have to talk to my men. I have to talk to the men after the show. We're gonna have a team meeting, and then I'm gonna give all the players their assignments and their starting positions. There's nothing wrong with the lineup. Pretty boy, Goat. Judy.
Nope.
Ramadre or Jawan in my flex.
I think I'm going Ramondre. Jennings is questionable. He hasn't practiced all week.
Not going with Ramadre. I'm sorry. Not with all this. Not with an entire preseason of hearing about Trevion Henderson. I refuse to go with Ramadre Stevenson, that lucky touchdown that he had last week.
So would you go with Judy then?
No. But is Juwan banged up?
Yep.
He is banged up, right?
Yep. He hasn't practiced all week.
Yeah, but do we have
any? It's pretty much going to be a game time decision. If Juwan Jennings is a go tomorrow, then go Juwan Jennings. If not, then I'm taking the lesser 2 evils from Andre.
If Juwan does not play, and I'm checking on that for you, by the way. Pretty boy. Horden Goat. I am looking into that.
And Ghosts, please like and subscribe. Help us get to 500. We're getting closer and closer.
Where is this guy? This guy, Schefter. Where is Mr. Schefter? So read another one, please, while I look for Schefter.
See, I saw from the doctor that I like that Juwan Jennings has a practice a week in his game time decision. All right.
Yeah, I want like the
starting the Minnesota defense over Kansas City.
Yeah.
I like Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah. because they're still a good defense.
Yeah,
Steve
they'll get some sacks.
Wingo.
Brownie likes to sling it.
Seahawks added wide receiver Jackson Smith. Patriots elevated DB Kobe Minor. 49ers placed O-line Spencer Burford on IR. Bears placed cornerback Jalen Johnson on IR. Saquon was fined. Chump change for him. I got nothing here. Maybe there'll be some later news for Jawan Jennings. Nevertheless, I know that he has not been practicing. I guess you're going to go with Ramadra here.
All right.
Also for the flex, A.J. Barner or Cedric the Entertainer?
I'm going Cedric the Tillman. Cedric Tillman.
It's Cedric Tillman.
It seems it's Cedric Tillman, Fannin, and Njoku are the main people are catching passes from Flacco.
What's up, goat? You guys are the freaking goats. The fucking goats. The thing is Judy and Ramadra played before. I'll find out. Yeah. Yeah. Play Ramadra. I would temper the expectation on Ramadra. We are one play away from Trevion Henderson pretty much taking that backfield over. I know it was a lousy game last week.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a good spot against the Steelers, who are lousy. What Marco? Where did we come up with AJ Barner? How did we come up with AJ Barner? What's going on here? Talk to me about this.
He's been getting targets from Darnold. He's a tight end one for the Seattle Seahawks.
Where's Arroyo?
He's grinding the bench, as far as I know. He's not really getting too much play.
I mean, we haven't seen any AJ Barner. I mean, like that's AJ Barner. I mean, like you gotta go pretty far down the trough for AJ Barner. Now, I'm not saying that our goat here is completely out of the question for asking about him, but I'm surprised by it. I can't bullshit you. I am surprised to see it.
We've seen his name pop up last week too.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
It's new news to me. No. You ready? I got Harold Fannin at 12, the Njoku Warrior at 13, Dalton Kincaid, who already played, Mark Andrews, Hunter Henry, Brenton Strange, Dallas Goedert, Chig, Janu, Dalton Schultz, Chatavian Sanders. I haven't even gotten to Barner yet. Got Theo Johnson is higher than him. Cole Kmet is. That's why I'm quite. That's what's making me scratch my head. So back to our goat. Are we not comfortable with maybe Pat Fryermuth in New England, or maybe? I mean, I think I'd rather play Chig.
I must rather play Chig. Who the other tight ends?
Is it AJ Barner because you're thinking perhaps JSN's not going to play? Well, they still have Cooper Kupp, right? They still have some other guys.
Kupp and Horton.
Horton who?
Horton who?
Horton who's the who? Who? Horton?
Horton Herta who?
Guys, for all your fantasy advice, for all the slapstick comedy and jokes and fun stuff, just please give us a like and subscribe. I know the commissioner already asked you guys, you goats, to help us out. And I don't know. Sometimes my finger has a mind of its own, does its own thing. There's DeAndre. There's the DeAndre goat. Here's DeAndre. There's going to be some straight motherfucking fire. It's going to be some straight fire. I know you like that.
Mm-hmm.
QB1 tomorrow.
Yep.
And the logic, the processing of this call makes perfect sense. It does. It makes sense. In the first two, again, limited data, only 2 game sampling. Fucking Cooper DeJean got smoked. Quinton Mitchell got smoked. They've been getting smoked. Rams, I don't know. Is Kyron Williams gonna have a good game tomorrow against the Eagles? Blake Corum, I don't know. They're gonna be able to run the ball that well. Stafford's gonna have.
They did pretty good in the playoffs. Kyron Williams did pretty good, except for this fumble. But they ran pretty good, and now with Corum,
it's a different game.
Stafford's like 7 for 8 long passes.
I bet you Stafford's feeling a lot better about this game in September than he did in January in the snow. I like the call. I like the call, and I'm scared of the old man with his back, his neck, his this and that. Alec Pierce, who's been targeted, getting targets in the end zone, not just the red zone, the end zone that Danny Dimes keeps missing him on, and Trey Tucker's
getting shots in the end zone too.
This is more of the dart throw. Alec Pierce is conceivable for sure, considering what we've seen. Trey Tucker is working with Chef Gino.
We missed a question. Sorry.
We didn't. If we ever miss a question, all you got to do is just let us know exactly like this, and we will get right to it one way or another. I promise.
Yes. I would definitely trade JSN, Nico, ETN, receive Puka, Brian Thomas, Travion, and Olave. Yeah, in a heartbeat.
That's a big boy trade.
Yeah, that is a big boy trade right there.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do this prior to tomorrow, JSN may not be full strength, and ETN. You're gonna get Trey. You're gonna get Puka. You're getting BTJ at the low point right now, where we do believe that he is going to, start producing at some point. It's a big boy trade. I like it. Set it up. You set it up.
Yeah, that's a good trade, man.
We will not set it up. We will wait until you go to sleep before we set it up. How's it going, guys? We got to this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Barnum and Bailey. I would look for another tight end, to be honest with you. But tight end is so damn. You want to talk about volatile. The thing is, Judy and Ramaje play, yeah. Okay. KJ Goat. What's up, KJ Goat? KJ.
It's from what I read earlier, it's not looking like he's going to play.
Well, I just went through a pretty decent injury report from Schefter. Not that
I'm not going off Schefter. I'm going off sports medicine doctors.
The sports medicine doctor's not in on the ground. He's not in the clubhouse like somebody that Schefter knows.
He has to practice all week. It's a game time decision. That's
you're going off of what he's telling you in terms of what he thinks. I want to know what Schefter.
If somebody hasn't practiced all week, how are they going to play? He's been banged up to begin with, calf in his shoulder.
I want to see Schefter or Rappaport tell us is not likely to play. Not the sports MD who gives us fire information. Fire. Still, the dude's not plugged into the team. He's giving us what he thinks, right? And his injury. Big difference. Let's see. I want to see one of them say is not likely to play, or some shit like gonna test it out. He's gonna test it out pregame. Some shit like that. I want to see one of those.
So test out pregame. The guy's been injured all week.
It depends on
Might
it depends on
he might play
depends.
one play and be out for the rest of the game.
Depends. It depends on. All right.
If you
There's
got a
no if.
healthy, if you got a healthy player, played healthy player.
There's no denying that. Yes. Could he re-aggravate it? Sure. Or was it that serious to begin with? Who is better flex, Juwan or Devontae? It's Devontae Adams, regardless. Why do we? Yeah, I'm not even sure what we're disputing here. I wouldn't play Juwan Jennings healthy over Devontae Adams.
Mm-mm. Nope.
You want both of them in your lineup, maybe, but if it's one or the other, it's Devontae. Last one, guys. Keep coming back, Marco. Either Jacoby, Cortland, Tony the Tiger, or Darnell. Last one for the flex. Jacoby.
Jacoby.
It's Jacoby.
I do like Mooney though, but I'd go Jacoby.
Not sure if you guys saw my question. The Rhino sees everything, and if not, DeAndre does. Don PLA. What's up, Don? How are you this evening? You have a question out of Vikings, Indianapolis, Pittsburgh Pats. Who would you stack for DraftKings? Right, DK DraftKings. Is that? I think I'm reading that correctly. Indianapolis.
Tyler Warren.
And then I was gonna say Rodgers and DK Metcalf, but I don't even like that. Daniel Jones and possibly Tyler Warren, possibly.
Go Drake May and Stephon Diggs.
Drake May and Stephon Diggs. That's not a bad one. That's not bad. That's not a bad one.
No.
I think your best option is probably, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it and provide you this advice for DFS. Again, if I'm reading that correctly, I think it's for DFS on DraftKings.
Mm-hmm.
Would be Daniel Jones and definitely the tight end.
Yep.
Great to see you, Don. Don Goat. Playing on DraftKings. Don Goat, when you hit the jackpot, man, you send Rhino a couple of bucks for a tip so he can buy his dog some dog food. Not that he can't. Wouldn't go through till after tomorrow, but would have them for next week.
Yeah.
Why? Why can't you get it done now? All right, but I'm just saying.
You can ask your commissioner, the commissioner of your league, to push it through. I mean, if I was commissioner, I would just push it through.
Well, you are the commissioner.
I am the commissioner. I know. Yes.
The only issue that I have with that, the fact that they're not getting done until, or not having the players until next week. Well, that means if it doesn't process, and what if the other person doesn't? The other person doesn't want to doesn't want to do that trade anymore because of, someone goes off or someone lays a dud, some shit like that. That's the only issue I have with it. Is that guy going to still want to trade Brian Thomas Jr. hypothetically if he has some sort of massive 3-touchdown game? Not likely, but
yeah, in most leagues, the commissioner has the power to push it through. So I talk to the commissioner, and if you and the other guy totally want that trade, then ask the commissioner, push it through.
Week 3 tournament, yeah, it's a tournament. Don, if you want, go on to our channel after the stream. Take a look at the DFS that the Rhino and DFS Daddy did, which is on FanDuel. Prices are probably going to be a plus or minus a little bit, but you would see their lineup. I endorse it for another week. The calm before the storm. Oh my gosh, the calm
There's
before the
there's
storm.
never a storm, man. It's always calm. It's too early for a storm.
Should we all pray together? Should we all pray? You're shaking your head. You don't. No, we shouldn't whip out the prayer.
I'm not praying in fantasy gods. You two can do
Um,
it your own.
but it's for the fantasy goats. It's for all the goats.
Nope.
JSN. I'm assuming we have to wait until tomorrow to figure out if he's yes. Yeah, he's likely to play. When it comes to these illnesses, illness that just popped up, it's an ill. He's sick, right?
Yep.
He's got a virus. Maybe it's a virus. Maybe it's the flu. Maybe it's nothing.
Maybe you might have to go to the locker room a couple times during the game, but
Right? Maybe it's that sick.
yeah,
It's
it's like
he's
Lamar
got.
Jackson did a couple of years ago.
I don't think that doesn't go away. By the way,
Yeah,
he deals with that, right? It's like Crohn's disease. That's
something
that's
like that.
that's yeah. That's like that's something that's manageable, but you deal with it. J Goat baby, what's up, J Goat? With JSN being sick, should I start Mike over JSN or Garrett Wilson or DJ Moore? I'm already starting Nico for my wide receiver, so you have to take another wide receiver here to go with Nico, huh?
DJ Moore's
He's
okay. Hear me out here. He's a sneaky play, and I'll tell you why.
he
If
is.
DeAndre Swift isn't playing, which is looking like he might not play, he might be getting some of the carries in the backfield, and plus less targeted.
Oh yeah, I wasn't anticipating that one, but yes, I guess
Mm-hmm.
you could lump that in as well. And the simple fact that look, we know that he's already got a good rapport with Romo Doomsday. The Cowboys may want to look to at least try to maybe lock that up as best as they possibly can, which is not very good. And we know that Caleb did try to connect with DJ Moore on several occasions, including one where DJ Moore did not turn the right way. DJ Moore is sneaky. He is
And Diggs is questionable too.
in a game with an implied total of this amount of points.
Mm-hmm.
You'd want to go with DJ Moore. You've got better options also though.
Yeah,
You do have better options like Garrett
I like Garrett too.
with Tyrod Taylor against a Tampa Bay secondary, which isn't that good, giving up points. It's Garrett. Mike Evans is a good play against the Jets. It's DJ Moore is sneaky, but I would go with Mike Evans or Garrett. That's my final answer.
I agree with that, especially because Garrett Wilson is who's he fighting targets with? You know,
Nobody.
nobody.
Nobody at all. Should I start someone else over JSN? Damn goat. Mr. Husso. No, it's a tough call. It really is. It's a tough call.
Who would he start over JSN?
I know he's got Hollywood.
Right.
I'd have to check the phone. J Goat, J Goat, J Goat. What do we got here for J Goat? It's not RJ.
Start these two RBs at my running back spots, another running back for flex. Bucking Jordan Mason as my RBs and Brees Hall and flex. Yes. Yeah. RJ Harvey. Eventually, RJ Harvey is going to get his, but right now, J.K. Dobbins is guarding a majority of the touch, and then they throw in Batty, and then they throw in Harvey a little bit. So yeah, I would go
Can't play.
Bucky, Jordan Mason, and Brees Hall in the flex.
Can't play RJ Harvey yet
No, not yet.
until we see better usage. That's just it's as
And
simple as
it's
that.
coming. It's coming.
It's as simple as that. I'm sure it is
Yeah.
at some point.
Jordan
Good luck.
Mason, man. That
Jordan Mason. We're gonna be celebrating together, J Goat.
yeah, he might we'll see, but he's in position being stud of the week if everything goes how a lot of us think is gonna go.
Bashal Tutin, Isaiah Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco revenge game. It's not really a revenge game, but it is a homecoming. I'm sure he's gonna have a lot of people there. If he's got a lot of people, this would be the game for him to have a lot of people. Calvin Ridley. Wouldn't surprise me if Calvin Ridley gets into the end zone. I don't know how you go away from Keenan Allen, who is probably their most reliable wide
Yeah.
receiver at this time.
I think I'd go Keenan Allen.
In this matchup, I'm saying in this matchup, there's no Quentin Johnston in this matchup. He gets eliminated. Now it becomes the Keenan Allen and Lad McConkey show. And even that's not very foolproof. Emeka
I'd go Keenan Allen.
Buka's off the injury report, but something tells me that I think there's something more to Emeka Buka. Should I start AJ Brown or Scary Terry?
I say Scary Terry.
I would start AJ Brown still. Would start AJ Brown with Jalen. Something's got to give. That passing volume has to correct itself. It can't be that low.
He had the last time they played the Rams in the playoffs, he had 2 catches for 14 yards.
And 2 weeks later, he smoked the Chiefs. I know. It's not a very good.
Goddard's back, so
it's not a plus.
He's eating the Smith and probably AJ Brown.
It's not ideal. It's not. The circumstances with the pass catchers in Philly right now is not ideal. You want Scary Terry with Marcus Mariota? Is that what I mean? Like that's not terrible either. It's not terrible.
No, not at all.
Oh, fantasy gods, oh, fantasy gods. May you bless Hussot's tribe. Oh, fantasy gods. Should I start Kyle Pitts or Harold Fannin? I'm going to start Kyle Pitts, but it's close. It's close. I think this is the Njoku Warrior game. It's the Njoku Warrior. But if you have a stomach ache, would you want to play football? You're talking like a mommy. Well, these guys aren't calling their aunts and their uncles. They're getting millions of dollars to play football. It's a big check. It's a pig disease and not a good disease. It's a pig disease. Is that serious? Is this for real? Is this real information? Should I start Wandale, Travis, Devontae, or Bashal Tutin? Well, I mean, we're running into the same problem.
I'm not starting Travis Hunter.
We're running into the same problem with Devontae Adams and like AJ Brown. Wandale Robinson.
You mean
AJ Brown?
Right, but you said Devontae Adams.
And I meant this guy. This one right here. The Devotna.
I understand that, but you said Devontae Adams.
Oh, I didn't mean to say Devontae. I certainly didn't mean to say that. Why would I disrespect Devontae Smith like that?
I go Wandale Robinson.
Wandelius, baby, Wandelius. It's another implied high scoring affair. I think the Giants have a good shot of like at least making it a competitive game. These Chiefs are not the same Chiefs. DeAndre Swift goat. It's answering. Wide receiver 2 for the Jets. It's Arian Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lousy is
Mason
what it is.
Taylor and maybe Mason Taylor, but not much. Brees Hall's
Mason,
pretty much wide receiver 2, probably. No, it's not.
look at this, like
It's
look,
not. He has
look at
two
that,
bad Achilles.
look at that laugh.
No,
Look at that little laugh that we get. Maybe it's Cam Akers.
it's not.
I would venture to say Cam Akers would probably get some special teams work.
Special
And then
something work, but
and then they just move Ty Chandler up in the rotation. But then again, Cam Akers, who hasn't played a lot lately, I don't know if they want him on special teams like that, taking a punt. G-Dog. Swine flu is real. I know swine flu is real, but is that what JSN has, is what I'm asking. I know that swine flu is real. You had it. I wouldn't wish that on you. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Roster. G-Dog. G-Goat. You should change your name to G-Goat. Because you're at the Fantasy Goats.
roster Harvey.
I'd want to roster both.
Yeah,
But
same here. But
I understand that you can't.
is this dynasty or redraft?
I'd want to roster Harvey.
Yeah, more upside.
Swine. Like swine twine. No, redraft. Imagine that. IP14 Goat. Hello, JMO Chubb. Jake from State Farm. In the full PPR. My main tight end is Tyler Warren. So that's where I would stay with your tight end, Tyler Warren. Yeah. That's exactly what I would do. And I would want to play
JMO.
Yes. That's the plan. Juan Goat. What's up, Juan Goat? I apologize if we didn't hit you yesterday, Juan Goat. Well, we're certainly going to take some time on this one, though, Juan. Special. You're special. Okay.
Wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, and a flex.
It's 4 players, okay. Right?
Yes.
Take Quentin Johnston out. That's good. So now we have Debo, Devontae Adams. There he is. Troy Franklin, Keisham Butte, Hollywood Brown, and then a flex, of course. We've got Trevion Henderson.
Yeah, you can take Zach Charbonnet out of the quote, out of it too as a flex because he's out.
Jonathan Taylor and Josh Jacobs are my starters, running backs. Tight end is Jawan, and Curious George is on the IR. All right,
I think I played.
It's Devontae Adams is 1.
Right.
We're gonna put Debo in.
And then Franklin, do you think?
I would. No, I'm gonna go with Hollywood here. I am gonna go with Hollywood, based on the circumstance. No Xavier Worthy. They need a receiver out there, and it can't all be Tyquan Thornton. They're going to need somebody else, and it's not all going to be Juju Smith-Schuster. They brought this guy in Hollywood last year for a reason. This could come back to bite me.
See, I think I would go, well.
We're still in too much of a rotation in Denver, right?
Troy Franklin has been getting, he's been getting the targets.
He has.
but going against the Chargers though too. So
I mean, he's been getting the
yeah,
target.
I would go Hollywood Brown just because of the fact they're going against the Giants, and I'd play Henderson in the flex. Yeah,
Considering that JT and Josh Jacobs are the starting running backs. It's not a fantastic matchup for Jacobs, as we mentioned earlier, but you can't sit him either. Jonathan Taylor is looking like he could definitely be a top 5 running back at
yeah.
this time, at this short window of the season. Juan Pena, goat with this freaking lineup, man. What a
So
fucking
Debo, Devontae, and Hollywood Brown, your wide receivers, and Henderson is your flex.
Harvey got dropped.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, I would pick him up in a heartbeat, man. no, no questions asked.
Another dude's misfortunes
Mm-hmm.
is your treasure.
You see that a lot in the very beginning.
You do. You
You
do
know what?
it,
I'm
I get it.
I'm guilty of that a long time ago. A long time ago, I dropped Jonathan Taylor in his rookie year because he wasn't producing.
Long time ago? That couldn't have been too long ago. He's not playing that long.
Okay, what, 4 years ago? And then the person that picked him up beat me in the championship game with him.
That's a good lesson learned.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No, I don't now. I've gotten better. A little bit more patient with rookies.
I don't think you'd be sitting here with me if you weren't. Second league. Harvey got dropped. Yeah, man. Fuck. Imagine dropping your 6th-round pick. Imagine if I just go drop Caleb Johnson right now, because he's going to be inactive tomorrow. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to drop Caleb Johnson for him to come back and bite me in the ass. This is not like Zamir White. This is a different set of circumstance. This is different. This is a rookie who's got to get off. He's got to get that rookie bug out of him. What's next? Is Ashton Genty getting benched? Is Ashton Genty getting dropped?
Said? See what Chip Kelly said? That he's how basketball does a workload, load management.
I think that's a rope-a-dope. I do. I think that's a rope-a-dope.
I know. I hope so, because that's just.
Yeah, you might as well send copies of the playbook also. Why don't you? I mean, that was too much information.
All right, second league, RB1, RB2 in the flex spot. Kyron Williams, Javonte Williams, Kamara. Well, you already played Cook, right? So I'm playing Kamara.
Kyron.
Yeah, I think I still go. I'd go Kyron and Kamara.
Even if he's playing over 60% of the snaps tomorrow in Philadelphia, if the Rams get it down to the 5, what have we been saying about Kyron Williams? All he does is score touchdowns. Well, let's go. Giddy up. It's time to score a touchdown. Alvin come out.
I'm not playing Hunter in the flex. Would you play Javonte Williams in the flex?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I certainly would.
Same here. So go Kyron Williams, Kamara, and then Javonte Williams in the flex.
Not Travis. Can't play Travis. Can't play Quentin Johnson tomorrow. And I would do Javonte over DJ Moore.
Yeah.
One goat. What a fucking goat. What a motherfucking goat. What we got next here? Caden Goat. What's up, Caden Goat? IP14 Goat. Danny Dimes. Although Jordan Love's playing some good football, I can't believe I'm going to say it. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Again, it's tough. It's a tough matchup. The Packers are going to win the game.
Yeah.
17 to 14. You know, I think we could get more points out of Danny Dimes. Man, I'm hoping JSN plays. I need him to win. Well, I mean, is that like your first wide receiver that you drafted? Or do you have another wide receiver? Because, we weren't expecting this type of output from JSN after the first 2 weeks. We were expecting a good season, but we weren't expecting this type of output. So this might be kind of like a blessing in disguise, where you're gonna get like kind of like a mediocre, an average JSN regress to the mean, because he's well above that mean now.
Yeah. Then I've started seasons at 0-3 and won championships, so it's too early to panic about getting a win. Wins are important, yes, but just as long as you get in the playoffs, you want to win the division, you want to win your league and everything, but as long as you get into the playoffs, you'll win.
In other words, if you happen to lose, which we don't typically do here at the Fantasy Goats, we're gonna be okay. We're on to week 4. Yeah, it's early. It's very early. Fuck, if this was week 10, I'd say we're probably okay.
Yeah.
Caden Goat in the half PPR start 2 wide receivers and 1 flex BTJ. Marvin Harrison Jr., the prodigal son. Debo Emeka Abuka, double E. Cortland, Brees, Etienne. Well, the 2 wide receivers are going to be Brian Thomas Jr. And I'm going to go with Marvin Harrison here. Yeah, I am. I'm going to go back to Marv. Now,
I could probably go Brees Hall in the flex.
Now in the flex, in a half PPR in the flex, that's, yeah. Maybe Etienne. I would go Brees, then Etienne, then one of the 2 wide receivers.
Yeah.
Three wide receivers, Debo. Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to have a good game. We're getting good data in 2 short games. At least the routes that Marv is running, Rhino. The routes.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just the damn silly vertical routes. He is crossing across the field. He is running a more complete route tree.
Yeah, I guess OC listened to our show and heard us talking about that. So
I could have had that imbecile that plays in that monkey league of ours. Knew that. Jordan Lover, Bo Nix, Bo Callahan again. Tough spot. We could get some fireworks down at SoFi. We could get some fireworks there. I expect the Broncos to win, Caden.
I'd go Knicks.
Come back tomorrow night, Caden. Just to come back. Let's see how this one shakes out.
I go Knicks because the rushing upside. We just talked about that last night too.
Damn sure. Damn right we were. Come on, Goat. Goat's coming in hot with a 3rd league. A man of my own heart. Now you're only 34 less of the commissioner.
Yeah.
Wide receiver 2 and flex. Again, it's not Quentin. It's not Travis Hunter. So you're making this easy for us.
Yeah, DJ Moore and Quentin Johnson.
If JSN is a go,
then go JSN.
But let's say JSN isn't, right? The 4 o'clock game, in a pinch, you would be able to put in Quentin Johnson if you had to.
Yeah. Then I play Kyron Williams.
Yep. That's right. Juan, baby. Juan. Stuart Sequium Goat. Stuart, what do we got here? Please pick two.
I think I'll go Scatterboo and Junkins.
Cam Scatterbrains. Connor's not looking very good now, is he?
Mm-mm.
From all the accounts that I'm listening to.
I think Father Time's catching up to him now.
I think Father Time is catching up to John Connor, or they're attempting to be careful with John Connor, right? It's one of the other. It's one or the other. If it's PPR, let's go back to Tootin for PPR. Let's go to Tootin. Let's go with Judkins for some volume, but I'm not sure how good that volume is going to be. Let's roll Judkins. You want to go back to Connor? You could go back to Connor. I'm gonna advise to temper your expectations on Connor. I know he fell into the end zone, right? He does have a touchdown on the year, but it doesn't look that good for John Connor. I like Scatterbo also. Don't get me wrong, but I think I like the Tootin and got some pass catching ability out of Bayshell. Well, Marion Hampton has not looked good.
No, and he has a Najee Harris problem.
But yet he's basically splitting with Najee, which is what we kind of thought was going to happen anyway, right? But we expected Hampton to just be better. I don't know why we thought Marion Hampton was going to be better. He's a rookie too. I like Judkins, and I'm going to go with, I guess you could go with John Connor. Yeah, my wide receivers, yeah, some of my RBs are Henry, CMC, in the 8-team Superflex. You sly goat, you sly goat. In the 8-team Superflex. 1 point PPR, yeah, that's all right. That's all right, Stuart. I got you. Juan, you got any more leagues? Delta Goat. Give me a second, guys. Looking over my teams. Oh, fantasy gods. Oh, fantasy gods. Mahomes, Nico, Ayuk, and Baker, Worthy, and Muka 0-2. Was thinking I might need the Worthy.
He's not playing, though.
Delta Blue, let's pray for you. I don't know if I can do this yet. I don't want him to freak.
Okay, wait. So
you're the goat. You're the fucking goat. Oh, fantasy gods. Oh, fantasy gods. Where did you
question? Or did you?
Or am I just singing? What question?
This one. Mahomes, Nico.
Where's the question?
Right here.
I was thinking I might need the Worthy production right now. What's the question?
Go Ibuka. Ayuk is out or Nico.
I mean, if you're answering, if that's the question and that's the answer. Mahomes, Nico, Brandon Ayuk, or Baker. I mean, like, what is this? What, like, you know what I mean? Like, start Brandon Ayuk.
No, start Brandon. He's not playing. He's out.
That's kind of my point. I don't know if there's a real question here. You can take all your time. Take your time. Derek Ray's GOAT. Emeka Buka George Pickens.
Pickens.
Bucks or Falcons. Rhinos very high on the Falcons this
Falcons
week.
defense.
The short is up on the channel. Is that the kicker? Dicker the kicker?
I'm going Spencer Schrader from Indianapolis.
Tyrone. Signs are looking good for Tyrone. He had a pretty good run last week against the Cowboys. Walker, Mason, then ETN. You'll thank us.
So pick two.
Walker and Mason.
Okay.
You'll thank us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ethan Goat, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, Goats. Please and thank you. Who soaked? I want to play a recording that I have of our prayer. Can I do that? All the Goats should hear the recording of our prayer. It's basically you with me. Give me a second, guys. Look at all my team asking questions. Bucks or here we are. Murray, Kyler, or Jones? Danny Jones. Holy smokes. Look at what we've come to, Rhino. Daniel Jones is like a top 3 quarterback. Ride the hot hand.
Yeah, right.
You know, I know that Kyler Murray offers us the rushing utility, but it's not that far off of a utility that Daniel Jones doesn't have. He has that same rushing utility. They're not really using him like that, but he could take off with it also. I got the gift to prove it. Yeah, Daniel Jones, right? Let's ride the hot hand until otherwise.
Hunter Henry or Strange?
Very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange, but it's close. It's close. You got Derek Stingley, we believe, is going to attempt to lock down BTJ. That's going to leave some underneath stuff. It's going to leave some stuff in the middle. That should be better than Strange. When you're strange, voices come out, Rhino Strange. The singing is strange. Should I trade Bowers for Justin Jefferson? Holy smokes.
If you do it, then do it. 100% do that.
Can you do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. I would.
Yeah.
I would play with AJ Barner if I knew if it meant, okay, come on, Justin Jefferson, come be my wide receiver along with Puka. Yes, Rashee Rice. That's waiting to come back. Yes, absolutely, without a question.
No doubt, do it.
Without a question. Yeah, and let us know that it was successful.
And please like and subscribe if you haven't yet.
And then let us know where we should send the trophy.
Yeah.
Another Danny Dimes Murray, or is it the same one? I don't think it's
Danny
the same
Dimes.
one. I don't think it's the same one. It's amazing to me. Look at this. Until otherwise, if it's these two quarterbacks, and you're in a better you're in a better matchup with Danny Dimes, right? Aren't you in a better matchup? I mean, we know the Niners are the Niners, and Kyler Murray does do well against the Niners. Where the hell? In Tennessee. For some reason, why did I think the game was in Indy? Yeah, I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters. George Goat. You're the fucking mother. What a goat. The George Goat. Give it to him.
Travion Henderson.
Diet
Starting to
Coke.
get a little bit more play, but not. I think Travion Henderson's gonna have a breakout game tomorrow.
Diet Coke. What Diet Pepsi?
Full PPR.
Quinshon Judkins.
I go Junkins.
Quinshon Judkins, although Trey Benson might be the better option for the PPR, but I think you've got a better running back, and I think you're gonna have more opportunity with Quinshon Judkins. Yeah. Although, if we're not that high on Connor, it's just a matter of time with where this dude trade. DeAndre Goat. We need to do a little bit of a deeper dive into the Arizona Cardinals backfield for Monday. That's what I want to do. DeAndre Goat. Diet Coke. Why not real Coke? Why not Coke? Like Jalen Coke.
Yeah. So go Junkins.
Does it look like we're on a diet here? We're not on any diets, Goat. There's no diet. We're not light. We are mother-loving goats. You're the mother-loving goats. It'll be so good, Husot, Mr. Husot. Maybe next time, but not this. It's so good though. Oh, fantasy gods. It's me like this, but it's your voice. I am in a 2 flex. I'm in a bunch of 2 flex. It's absolutely the Jefferson side. Alinda. What's up, Alinda Goat? ITD Jacks. Jump on the bench. Just want to make sure that we're getting these. I just want to make sure that we are getting these goats. Goats. You're the mother freaking goat. West up. Appreciate you, Goat. Kraft and Juwan. I would go with Kraft if he plays. I know Juwan's been running hot. I'm not a big believer in that. I know that Juwan Johnson is inconsistent. He does not stay consistent. I know this. Just look at Juwan Johnson's career for yourself.
But it's also Kellen Moore's system now. Kellen Moore likes to throw to the tight ends. I'll go Juwan Johnson. I'm playing the hot hand. 13 targets last week.
Tucker Kraft has been pretty hot, although I know he's got a little bit of a knee issue. I know that. We'll see how much of an issue. These guys get banged up. Alinda, baby. What's up, Alinda Coat? Give it to me.
Matt Jones and Penix. And I go with Walker as your running back.
Yeah, keep going, please.
So I just can't trust. Hey, I'm as much of a diehard Rams fan as I am. I'm almost as much as a Raiders fan. And Geno, man, I understand that. I have him on one of my teams, but he's just there for emergency purposes only.
When you're strange.
Devontae Smith, Juwan Jennings, Hampton, Troy Franklin, Dobbins, and Scabby start 1 flex.
Cam Scatterbrains. What's up, Adrian? Goat, Adrian.
I think I might play Dobbins in the flex.
Dobbins in the flex is a pretty decent move.
Yeah.
It's a little volatile with Troy. I do want to be clear. I like Troy. I like Marvin Mims. I don't know what the tight end situation is like now. It's like Troutman.
He comes out this week.
We yeah, we know that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't know. I want to see more from Troy. We like him. I believe in him. I want to see more from him.
Yeah.
It's like
Going.
we have a good body of work with Devontae Smith, and we can say with confidence right now that it's not a good matchup based on what we're seeing with Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah. So I go Dobbins.
Dobbins seems like the absolute best play here.
Tillman or Wandell. I'm going Wandell. Just target volume, man.
Wandelius. He's doing the Lord's work for Malik Neighbors right now. Lord's work. It's gonna be glorious. Derek Goat. How are you, Derek Goat? I traded Marion Hampton. I traded Harold Fannin and Devontae Adams. I got Trey McBride and Garrett Wilson.
No, it's a good trade.
Harold Fannin. You traded Marion Hampton and you traded Devontae Adams. You got back the better tight end. And it's kind of sort of even right now between the wide receivers.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a bad deal.
No.
It's not a bad deal. This one could work out if you think you're gonna make it back. If you think you're gonna make it up with Trey McBride, yeah, it's not. I mean, because
Yeah.
again, right now it's not bad. You gave him a little bit more than I would have liked, but it's not a bad deal.
Quarterback. This is a good team. I give this a solid. I give it an 8. It's a really good team. Puka, Drake London, Trey McBride, Flex. Yeah.
Okay, goats. It's go time. It's fucking go time.
Go Jordan Love, Hussein. Go Jordan Love.
Okay. He so checks. I just can't trust Gino. I don't blame you. I wouldn't trust Gino either. Understandable. Jawan is cool. Kraft is your rest of the season starter. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
JCM or Hunter. Full PPR.
Bill or Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
Can't trust Travis Hunter.
We can't trust JCM either, but that's the better play against the Raiders.
I think that's the better play too.
Yeah. Flex. Bill, Hendy, Hubbard, Junkins, Kyerman, Sutton, or Ryan Thomas Jr. It's not Bill.
I would probably go with Chuba here, unless it's Kyron. Flex, Bill, all these dudes you have to flex. I would
Part
flex.
of me wants to say Junkins.
I would if Kyron for a flex, then I would flex Kyron.
Flex Kyron. I agree.
I would flex Kyron. Then it would probably be either Henderson or Chuba. Then Judkins, and this is all flex. You still gotta go with Kyron. If this is the flex, I can only imagine who the other running backs are. They better be Bijan, and they better be give me another. Bijan and Derrick Henry should be the other two running backs. If Kyron is for the flex, because you're a mother effing goat.
Yeah, I would decline too.
And Quentin Johnson for CD and Hampton got a decline. Right, pretty good.
Wait, offer me Jamar and Quinn. I
I'd
would.
probably, I would probably hold on to CD.
Yeah,
I'd
I
hold
would
on
too.
to under the circumstances. I'd hold CD, which is pretty lousy to say.
Yep, 100%.
I'm crazy. I'm starting
No, you're
Mayo
not. I don't
Guns.
think so.
Not based on the first two games that we saw.
Yeah, and so Sean McVay went to the officiating crew or head officiating
They're
and
all
pointed out that they're
they're
moving
all
before the ball.
they're all bitching. It's not just
Mhm.
McVay.
Yeah,
Or
so they're going to be a
anybody,
little bit on that now.
any team more or less that voted no
Hmm.
is now bitching on this play. Um, what saves the Jalen Hurts owners is this damn tush push.
Yeah,
I
not
don't
from
know
a
if
lot. Yeah,
I don't know if I'm not sure if I would go Mayo over Jalen Hurts. I'm not sure about that. I'm pretty
I say Drake May because of who they're playing. Rams defense is better than Steelers defense.
yeah, yeah.
And
Is
DeAndre Goat Swift season, I
is
think Olave is in the top 5 in red zone targets. I know that because I read that this week.
yeah, he is. And like empty targets that are going to the actual store targets that are going into the seats. Jalen Hurts is still coming in at QB3 for the week. Drake May, you want Drake May? Take a wild guess. Not that far. It's not that far off. It's not that far off. I don't know if I would go with Drake May. I think Jalen Hurts is still the better quarterback on the better team.
Go Seattle's defense over KC. Saints are missing 3 of their offensive linemen.
Jelly,
So
what's
go
up,
Seattle.
Jelly?
That's going to be they're on my defensive picks this week too.
Jelly goat, baby. Seattle. You want to talk about some dogs? Freaking dogs.
Trade Chubb and Mixon for Bill.
No,
No,
no.
no.
What happens if Joe Mixon is ready to go week 5? What if news breaks tomorrow? He's going to be back in 3 weeks.
And Bill's in a muddled backfield right now, so it's hard to understand what's going on.
Then you would still get Chubb.
And you still have Chubb.
You'd still have Chubb for Mixon. Yeah, this move I wouldn't want to do for Bill. No. I know a lot of people drafted Bill based on like the off season and I should say the preseason. The preseason, how he
He bought
looked
too much into that hype, man.
how he looked into camp and whatnot, and it's understandable. It really is because like social media is part of that. What we see on TV is part of that. And a lot of times we have to remember, we forget that these dudes come from a smaller, lesser college. He was a transfer. He didn't even like play his junior year. He played like one game, right?
Yeah.
And that's why he fell in the draft as low as he did, because like 31 other teams did not want to take him for 6 rounds.
Fantasy trade question. Half PPR trading away Kamara for London. Current RB room is Kamara, Mason, Hampton, and JCM. Current wide receivers are Chase, AJB, Hunter, and Rice. Should I do the trade? Yeah, I would do the trade.
I would want London.
Yeah.
Current running back room is, yeah, I got Jordan Mason right there. I'll have Hampton.
Would you maybe try to do JCM and Hampton for London and keep Kamara?
Trading.
No, never mind. Yeah, I would do that.
Current wide receivers will be Drake London with Jamar and AJ Brown. Travis. Rushy Rice comes back. With a filthy squad.
Yeah.
So yeah, you deal with Jordan Mason for you got Jordan Mason for 4 games. Marion Hampton will come around at some point, and you got Bill, but you've got filthy wide receivers.
Yep.
Filthy. I want nothing to do with Alvin Kamara. Nothing.
Oh, crap, look at this team. Allen, Justin Jefferson, Rome, Bucky, Etienne, Mason, Johnson. It's a nice team.
Ethan, what's up, Ethan Goat? Can you rate my starting lineup? I'd be honored to rate your starting lineup. 12-man full PPR quarterback is Josh Allen. Love it already.
Yep.
Jettis, Rome is wide receiver 2. You must have been listening to us. You must have watched us at some point. RB is Bucky. Running back 2 was ETN, but I'm playing Jordan. Tight end is Jawan. We're flexing Kenny Skywalker.
Would you play Etienne over Bucky?
I don't think so.
And the only reason I say that is because of the offensive line issues. That's the reason I say that.
Ethan, you 2-0? Not that it really makes a difference. Week 3, you 2-0. You want to play around? You want to put ETN in over Bucky based on that information from the commissioner himself? But as far as rating this team,
yeah,
it's an A-.
Yeah.
Or 9. It's a 9 out of 10. On paper right now. Jelly Baby. What's up, Jelly Baby? Did you like the video? Like our stream?
I'm going either Penix or Love.
Appreciate you, Jelly.
Yeah, either Penix or Love.
Penix is kind of, sort of. I'm a little hesitant now. Thought about it. This is our first Penix of the evening, right? I meant to bring this up earlier. What if Bijan and Tyler Algier decide to just run the ball right up their asses, which they're going to do? I don't know how many attempts he's going to be able to. I don't know if Penix is going to walk there may not be a need to throw the ball. That's the only thing that's bothering me.
Without throwing the ball.
What?
Can't go without throwing the ball.
No. I know you big.
And plus, you get a point for a first down too. So I'm either going Penix or Love, one of the two.
Well, that's much different. Also, I didn't even catch that part. Penix, 6-point passing touchdown and get the 1-point first down. Yeah, I would be taking. Yeah, we know Jordan Love is the best option here, but he's got the toughest matchup. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's the toughest matchup. I would go with Penix, then Love, then
Brownie.
I would go with Jake from State Farm over Mariota.
Next, A-Chain, Bucky, Jamar, Rome, Jawan, Hubbard, benches Bill, Hindi, Kyron, Junkins. Damn. That's a freaking nice team, man. It's a nice team.
Bob Hope. Is this the real Bob Hope? Bob Hope. I'm playing against Danny. Why is he so good now? Is that 999 deal or what on my Dan? Well, reading it on the screen is the first problem. Secondly, why is he so good? He's not. He's not. But he just may have found the head coach to unlock him, or the last two head coaches, I should say, to unlock his ability to actually play the position, to actually like read what's in front of him, to process what's in front of him, and to make the decision correctly versus incorrectly, like Anthony Richardson. Where are we? I see it. I see it. Blue, keep Kamara. A.J. Brown chasing Rice. You don't need another wide receiver. DeAndre. I don't know about that one, DeAndre. DeAndre Goat. You can't trust Mason. He's good for 4 weeks. He's good for I'm gonna venture out on a limb and say this, especially considering his 4-week window. If he does well with this 4 week, Aaron Jones ain't gonna come back to just like retake the majority of that backfield. No way. No way.
He's already leaning towards being RB1 for that team.
Yes. But that's very dependent on how he performs. If he comes out of the gate, does really well these next 4 weeks, forget it. A.J. Brown's finished. There he is, Mr. Biggs. My guy, Mr. Biggs Goat. All right, guys. Where are we? We'll take a few more. We're going to take a few more. Pittman or Ellick? It's Ellick. I would take Ellick. I would swing with Ellick right now. Pittman looks like a lost cause there.
Full PR start 2 flex.
Start 2 flex. It's.
But he might go. I think I might go Etienne and Warren.
You don't want. I think I would want Debo still. I think I still want Debo. Let's not forget, like this is the same kind of like Swiss Army type of deal that will be there to help. That will be there to help Mariota.
Go Travis and Debo.
I would do Travis and Debo, then Jalen.
Yeah.
James Conner. Damn. Let's stay away from that. Which side wins, Nick? Which side wins? A.J. Brown, Etienne, Mason, Addison next year.
That side wins.
So this is a dynasty.
Yeah, that side wins.
Or a keeper. Which side? The first one?
Yeah.
A.J., Etienne, Jordan Mason, Addison, and next year's third. Or Trey McBride, Brees, and Jacobs with next year's sixth. Tight end premium? Does this factor into the equation?
I'm still taking the A.J. Brown, Etienne, Mason, Addison side, and the third.
And if I'm correct, if this is in fact a dynasty, I'm not sure where Etienne's going to be playing next season.
We don't know where Brees is going to be playing next season too.
Good point. Is A.J. Brown the best player out of this deal? That's the other question. That's debatable. I think it might be Trey McBride, or it might be Brees.
Might be Addison too.
Jordan Addison. Not with Justin Jefferson there. Very good wide receiver too. It's going down, boys. It's going down, Mr. Husso. We're ready, Mr. Husso. We're ready.
Let's get a couple more in here.
PPR, start five. Start five flex options. I already have CD, Jamal, Chase, Gibbs, Ted, Tyreek Hill. All right. Nick, Mo Diesel, Browning, or CJ? Browning? As sick as that sounds.
See, I think I'd go CJ Stroud still.
You got balls. You got more.
I
You
do.
got bigger balls than I do. Yeah. Love over Penix all day. You know it, Mr. Biggs. You know, Mr. Biggs. Big Goat. I like CH. I like CH. Flip side, baby. What's up, flip side? Go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Flip side. CJ Stroud or Browning. I mean, they are playing Jacksonville, right? They're playing Jacksonville, but that line is so bad. They're not doing anything for him.
But the Bengals are playing the Vikings, right?
Yeah, I know. That's tough.
And the Bengals line is just as trash as the Houston's line is.
I don't know. I think
It's pretty. They're just as about trashed.
It's close.
I'll tell you why I go CJ Stroud, because he has more starter time. I know what I'm getting out of him.
This isn't Jake Browning's first game.
How many starts has he had?
7, 8.
Okay. How many starts has CJ Stroud had?
34, 36.
I'm going CJ Stroud. I trust that. I trust that more than Brownie.
Yeah, I guess it's not very good. Browning's got more weapons also. Both.
It's hard to throw the ball. It's hard for either one to throw the ball with them on their backs. So CJ Stroud gives you a little bit more ability than Brownie does.
Appreciate you, DeAndre Goat. Appreciate you. We will talk to you offline.
Yes, we will. All right. Do one more or two more?
Mark Folkman or West Upper Hampton. Guys, we're going to be here for you, Goats, all season long. Maybe we'll even start at different times, like a little bit later. It seems like you guys are coming in from the West Coast. West Goats. Hampton Swift, Debo Jennings flex. Hampton Swift, Debo Jennings. Swift is banged up. Marion is sharing, and he's not looking very good. I'm going Debo.
Yeah, go Debo.
Debo.
Yeah. Let's see.
I got Mark Andrews too, man. Mark.
He has Tyler Warren already.
Mark wants to pick up Mark.
Isaiah Likely's coming back next week.
Would be dropping my stash. Is Tesla the stash?
Yeah.
If Tesla's the stash, the thing though, like, okay, so we expect Mark Andrews to kind of like course correct, right? We do.
No, we don't. I don't.
I do for sure. Even with Likely coming back next week.
No. Even last year he was pretty much touchdown dependent.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of games.
Here's a news flash. About 30 of these tight ends are touchdown dependent.
Right. But Isaiah Likely's coming back. He's going to get more of the targets in the red zone. They're phasing him out. They're phasing Andrews out. He's more of an online blocker now.
Not buying
and
that.
Then just...
I'm not buying that.
You don't have to buy it. I'm buying it. If you don't want to buy it, then I'm not selling it to you. Some people will buy it.
So I'm sure one of the goats will buy it, but the Shepherd's not selling that.
Go look at last year.
I know. I got the numbers last year. I know. They like Mark Andrews. He's not going anywhere. They like likely too. They like the tight end. They like the
Dewan
tight
Johnson,
end.
if Chig is out there, I'd pick them up before I pick up Mark Andrews. Easily.
The other thing is, like, I'm not even sure it's necessary to get another tight end. Also, if you've got Tyler Warren is okay. By the way, is this because of like the injury pop up? I don't think you would need to make this move now anyway. But like Mark, I get it. Your Shepherd gets it. I would Tesla is droppable.
I see who other tight ends are out there. The better options. If there isn't, if there is, going Jameson.
But DJ Moore is a decent play this week.
Yeah.
It's a keeper league. It's a keeper league. Not the dynasty. It's keeper. All right. Let's go back. I want to go back to that. Johnny, what's up? Let's find that one again. That's with AJ Brown, right? Nick.
So I'm still taking the AJ Brown side. And what seals it for me is the third round.
So yeah, it's not a dynasty. It's a little different, obviously. A little different. Pounding through 3 INTs in half a game. Yeah, look, he's a backup for a reason, but he's a competent backup. He's competent. They didn't go out and they didn't panic. They're okay with Jake Browning right now. Flex Sutton or Emeka Ibuka. Ugh. I would probably flex Sutton, but I don't like Sutton. Gino or Russ. Russ.
I'm going Gino.
Russ, baby, Russ. The balance like New York versus LA right now. New York versus. Last one, Goats. We appreciate all of you. We will be back tomorrow night for the reaction show. We will be back on Monday. We are with you all week long, Goats. All week long.
I am going JMO and Pollard on this.
Yep. We've got 2 more weeks, tomorrow and week 4 with Tony Pollard with the volume. After that, it's Tajay Spears. Not that he's taking over, but he cuts into Tony.
Yeah.
Which might help Tony, by the way.
They're still both. He'll still be viable. He'll be a viable flex.
It'll be viable, correct?
Yeah.
It'll be viable, but like right now, like Tony is like exhausting 95 yards and no touchdowns. It's not an efficient day at the office for Tony, but let's roll him back out because he's getting the opportunity. Caleb Goat. 12-team dynasty. Would you look at this? You are the dynasty expert. Please help out Ham Goat.
Herbert. Oof. I'd probably go Trayvon Henderson and Trey Benson. Yeah, Herbert and Trey Benson.
Yep. That's it right there. That is it, Goats. Well, again, thank you very much for coming this evening. Thank you very much. We want to wish you good luck. You don't really need luck. You don't need that much luck. All right, we will see you again tomorrow night. Lau, hey, Goats, JSN is apparently sick. Should I set my auto sub to Troy Franklin or Travis Hunter? Set your auto sub to Troy Franklin. Lau, yeah. How about an auto sub here? No pun intended. Wow, appreciate you. See you tomorrow night.
Yeah, be a difference, make a difference. Stay blessed, everybody.